Good afternoon. It is a great day for James S. Rickards High School. With us today, we have our great superintendent. We have Miss Maggie Lewis Butler. We have some distinguished gentlemen to my right that made this possible. Today, we officially open our gym to the student body. Leadership in tough times. I know we got some Raiders in that pep rally spirit. Leading in tough times. I must tell you this, students, that our superintendent and school board, with millions cut from our budget, their planning and preparation made this happen by making sure that you are number one in this district. So we need to make sure that we give Superintendent Pons and Miss Maggie Lewis Butler a round of applause because their planning accomplished this. Thank you. Now, I would like to turn it over to our great superintendent to say a few words to you at this time. Superintendent Pons.
First, I just want to recognize all of our students that are here. Rickards High School is not only one of the best high schools in Leon County, it's one of the best high schools in the state of Florida. So give yourselves a big hand for what you've done. I want to ask Mr. Cook to come stand beside me if he would for a second. And I also want to recognize your former principal, one of my most trusted leaders in our whole district, a divisional director, Miss Michelle Gale, if she'll come up and stand beside me. And then your school board member, Miss Maggie Lewis Butler, she'll come up here. Let's give her a big hand. Students, as I was coming over here today, I remembered that in Leon County, this is where I started my career. I started here as a coach, and I coached in this gym, and later on I became dean of students, assistant principal. Then I moved to Godby as assistant principal, and I was principal at Deer Lake Middle School. But most of the positive memories I have in my career are right here in this school. And I have a lot of friends here. And I saw Ricky Bell come up here a minute ago. He used to be the football coach here, so let's give him a big hand for his leadership. But students, I want to tell you today, this is an example, and you're going to see firsthand of what we've done with our half-penny sales tax initiative and how important it's been that we make sure that we have equal facilities throughout our district and we have facilities that we can all be proud of. So I'm proud to be here today, but the thing that I'm most proud of is that I am your superintendent of schools. So thank you and have a great day.
Thank you. Now, students, I would like to let Miss Maggie Lewis Butler, who represents our school board, say a few words to you at this time.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. It is an exciting day at Rickards High School, where the Raiders are great leaders and scholars and exemplary students. And you're that because of your dynamic principal, Mr. Cook, all your assistant principals that make sure all the T's are crossed and all the I's are dotted, all your dynamic teachers that make sure you learn every day. And this is just another exciting day that you're learning today that we as leaders, and we care about Rickards High School. We care about Rickards High School. This is another part of the 0.5% sales tax in action that we've been talking about and that we're going to win November the 6th. We thank you, parents. The parental involvement is so great at Rickards High School. We thank you, parents. Behind every successful student is a successful parent. Students are successful because parental involvement is involved. So we thank all the teachers for spending time, following direction, making sure that our students learn, because we want to make sure all students get a high GPA and do what they need to do in life to follow their dreams. Students, as we cut this ribbon today, we cut it in behalf of you. You. We want success for you. Congratulations, students at Rickards High School.
Ladies and gentlemen, last but not least, Dr. Gale. Many of you shared the journey when she arrived, and she talked about scholars. She talked about leadership. She talked about turning James S. Rickards High School into a #1 school and continue to teach you guys how to be responsible and making sure that you have all the materials you need to be successful. You know, it's hard to replace someone, but always continue to say, Dr. Gale, this is still our school together, and we share in the accomplishment of our students, and we will continue to share in their accomplishment. So at this time, I'll turn it over to Dr. Michelle Gale.
Thank you so much. Mr. Cook, I especially want to thank you because, as I said, when our superintendent, our wonderful superintendent, Jackie Pons, asked for me to come out to the district office, the tradition of excellence would continue at James S. Rickards High School under the leadership of Mr. Cook. So if we can stop and give Mr. Cook a round of applause. Superintendent Pons and School Board Member Maggie Lewis Butler, I'd like to thank you on behalf of the scholars, not just for our gymnasium, but for all that you have done during my 4 wonderful years of tenure as the proud principal of James S. Rickards High School. You bought technology, you bought advanced classes, you bought so much to this school campus, which makes it one of the great schools in Tallahassee, the state of Florida, the nation, and as my scholars always know, I tell them, the world. You allowed us the resources to be able to work with the leaders of tomorrow today, right here at James S. Rickards High School. It was under your leadership, Superintendent Pons and Maggie Lewis Butler, even during tough times, to be able to say the students will not go without, or as our own superintendent says, the scholars will not go without. And that tradition, that whole belief continues under the leadership of Mr. Cook because great things are on the way. So with the gym and with opening up the gym, and I can't tell you how excited I am. The architects and the superintendents of the construction themselves, they ran Mr. Wright, Mr. Edwards, Mr. Whitfield, and I away many a day as we tried to sneak in and see what it looked like. And so now being able to open this up for the scholars, for the community of James S. Rickards High School, is one of the proudest moments of our lives. So with that, I'd like to say thank you for inviting me back today. Thank you for everything that you do. And as I always close things out, scholars, the best is what? Thank you. Have a great day.
Thank you, Dr. Gale. Now, our very own Coach Hankerson, our athletic director, with special recognition.
Once again, this is indeed a great day, a proud day at James S. Rickards High School. We thank everyone that was involved in this project, all of our wonderful architects. Over to my right, they did an outstanding job. And at this time, we'd like to present a few recognitions to our awesome superintendent, Ms. Maggie Lewis Butler, Dr. Michelle Gale, and Ricky Bell. We'd ask that you come forward, sir, and we'd like to present our 2012 Raider Edition hats.
Wow, wait. All right.
Thank you.
Dr. Gale.
There you go, sir. And we know that they're true Raiders at heart, and they do everything in a great and professional manner for all of you students in Leon County. So we want to thank them again, and we must always remember that academics the arts, athletics, and achievements. At James S. Rickards High School, we get results. Thank you very much.
Okay, students, in closing, I'd like to bring my administrative team up front. Please come up, Dr. Barnes, Mr. Wright, and Mr. Whitfield. Please come forward. Scholars, they are working for you every day. Today, this is a product of them working for you. I had a principal meeting today, so I was off campus all day until about 30 minutes ago. And I must say they did an excellent job of coordinating this, so please give them a round of applause at this time. Students, we have a journey to go. With Common Core standards in 2014-15 for some of you, our superintendent and school board is making sure that we are ready to provide the resources and the things you need in the classroom to be successful. And we must answer that challenge. There is no excuses for us not to be successful. So now we will officially open our gym at this time. And Superintendent, if you want to go in now.
It's great to be back for the new opening of the brand new gym at Rickards High School. This is where I spent most of my career as a dean of students, an athletic director, an assistant principal, and also a teacher. Students are great, so much pride in the air, and I'm just real proud that we were able to accomplish this during some difficult funding times. The gym looks great, and I'm proud to be the superintendent, and I'm happy to be over here. It's like going back home.
What an exciting day at Rickards High School. I'm so proud because the student this is part of the extracurricular activity, the gymnasium, so they get a chance to really enjoy this gymnasium because of the renovation of this gymnasium, and I appreciate the superintendent making this a priority at Rickards High School for the Raiders. It's the bomb. Go Raiders!